Sounds kind of gas. Turn 1, Little Lady. Turn 2, Hapatra. Or Endurance. I'm gonna try to chord for Jog. Tolerable basics. You have to pay for, like, basic lands, too. I imagine they're considered skins. Yeah. Why don't you make colored mana? So next turn I can still only chord for 3. Because I could evoke Endurance, then chord for 3. Probably not what I want to do, though. I think I just want to chord for Yawg. The only thing I'm chording for is Yawg. Nothing else is like really in the question at this point. They have bounce land here that can tighten me, but I don't think it kills me. That turn where I had Hapatra, so I had Halfling, Twilight Mire, Forest, and I had to play Hapatra or Yawgmoth. I couldn't play both because Halfling just makes colorless mana. Oh no, no, you're right. I forgot I could filter with Halfling to cast Hapatra. Yeah, I'm dumb. You're right. I should have. I'm getting smacked for a million now. I could have had Chord of Calling for... I misplayed. I could have had Chord of Calling for Yawg this turn. I just forgot that I could cast Hapatra off a Halfling. Oops. I had done that a turn sooner. Could have evoked Endurance with that top deck Halfling. Quartered for Yawg and then killed this Titan before it attacked me and just won the game. Instead, I messed up. Punt indeed. Pretty bad punt, too. Legion's End's for Rhinos, mostly. But it's got, like, other applications against Dothy. That's just for killing all the Rhinos on the board for 2 mana. That's it. It's not like Engineered Explosives, which gets hit by, like, Tidebinder. Legion's End, you can just cast straight from your hand and not have to worry about Tidebinder. So I chord for Yawg. I have 1 mana left over. I'll have to draw Blood Artist here. Blood Artist would be great. So Hapatra's gonna let me draw 6 and kill this Titan. If I draw land, Blood Artist, we're in the business. If I draw land... land. There's just sack Wolf too, make more snakes. So that way Chord of Calling's out. They have died. Kind of crazy that they died from here. I could even play like Wall of Roots too, I just don't need to. Chord, Blood Artist. Yeah, I should have probably reshuffled the chord. Correct. They died despite me messing up though, which is kind of crazy. Killing all your grazers, and I'm looping my Yawgmoth. Pretty shocked we survived as well. They didn't have an amulet, they just had Splunking. They were about to get an amulet. This would have been a turn 3 kill had I not messed up, but now it's a turn 4. Which is like fine. Half a dozen to one, 6 to the other. And they finally realized they were dead. Let's cut a Soul Cauldron, let's bring in the Forces, the Fulminator Mage. I guess I don't actually want to cut Soul Cauldron because the Soul Cauldron Fulminator Mage, assembling that lock is pretty powerful. But I do want a lot of things in. Bowmaster, I cut 3. Grist, I cut 2. Endurance, I cut. Sheoldred's like, meh. Sheoldred's good against Cultivator Colossus. Necroplasm, I'm trying for Rhinos. I want this Haywire Mite also. And looks okay. On its mulliganing as well. Oh, of course. That makes me not want to play Yawgmoth. I think I'm pitching Yawgmoth. You know, like how they look in paper? As, they look like kind of the same as online. Because I thought they would look the same as online. Oh, hold on, this Force of Vigor. Maybe I'm just pitching Rex Sage at this point. Because now I have Yawgmoth, Yawgmoth. The framing paper looks different. Interesting. How so? I haven't seen them in paper yet. I think I'm courting for a second Yawgmoth, untapping and playing Yawgmoth. Then just like drawing 7. They don't look good on Moto either. Hater. I think they look fine. That actually conserves me some life. I think I'm down the block. Saves me 2 life. Alright. Time to loop the Wolfies. I don't know. I'm gonna loop it for. I just until I get like a full hand of 7. Also, definitely want to hit my land drop there. Cursed Totem. I guess we're going to beat down now. First totem's a problem though. Maybe I should have drawn for Force of Vigor. Kind of don't like going that low though. So I should have just kept drawing for Force of Vigor. Dryad. That I will murder. No Dryad. I think I'm going combat. I'm gonna block and I'm gonna Bowmaster kill this, and then that Bowmaster out for the ring. Can't proliferate. I would love to proliferate here, but I can't. Put out the most toughness possible. I also forgot I couldn't activate this. I'm gonna pretend like I remembered. Alright, go. Can't Haywire Mite anything, so Haywire Mite's not super relevant. Maybe I was just supposed to jam Grist here, but I feel like getting the Bowmaster down is good too. It's gonna eat 3 damage. Yeah, I messed this up. I guess I should have kept drawing for Force of Vigor. Although I already spent 1. But I have 2 more in the list. Yeah, maybe I should have just kept drawing. Dryad. I have Dryad Valakut. And I also have Titan too, I imagine. Instead, if they have Titan here. Okie dokie. They had Valakut triggers. Yeah, I need to keep digging for Force of Vigor. I could have dug like 7 more looks. 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. No Force of Vigor. I would have hit Boseiju. Should have kept digging. Now we know for next time. Couldn't keep the hand. It looked appealing because of the forest, but it's just not good enough. Hey, Demir. Tap land, go. Tap land, go seems wild. Dryad Arbor. I believe I can go Soul Cauldron, eat Dryad Arbor. Into FOV. Eat an amulet. Attack with the insect, eat Haywire Mite. Pump it, pass. The Malira combo into Yawgmoth. You're just like, can't get -1/-1 counters. They're bouncing T-West. Maybe playing Ring out here. Dryad. Might have to minus Grist and take out Dryad. I'm gonna have Haywire Mite eat the amulet too. Yawgmoth worse. Yeah, it's kind of hard to like brew something that's not already just like an existing deck, but worse. All right, let's see Dryad Arbor. Then I can play Yawg. Sack Grist. Op Dryad. Exile both amulets, pass. Totem. My Curse Totem seems a little late. Part of me almost wants to minus Grist and sacrifice. Nah, I have to do it next turn. I could like have Grist kill itself. Almost had 3 amulets, now they have no amulets. They do have Curse Totem though. Curse Totem's pretty good. I would like to start making infinite Grist though. I guess it doesn't even work. Yeah, it still shuts it down, you're right. Yeah, Curse Totem's a hell of a card. Never mind. Not gonna work the way I wanted to. Bounce. Twist. Gotta go on the mediocre beatdown plan instead. I will say, Chad, the blue and purple fire is like one of my favorites. On your first game of Vintage, you pulled the slot machine, you won monies. Let's go. Yeah, Grist needs to go Titan hunting. Too dyslexic to say that. So I can activate Pendelhaven on the insect token, plus Grist, make another insect token, attack him for 5. 6 if I activate Soul Cauldron. Chord off the top, Prage. Chord of Calling. Chord of Calling, Yawgmoth. The second Yawgmoth. Could get under the Cauldron. Not very relevant to get under the Cauldron though, while they have this Curse Totem out. Mill Dotsies. Maybe I'm supposed to play the second Yawg. Just to have more Cauldron food. I don't know if that's good though. The Mario Link cereal. Yerp. So I can smack him for 5 again. 6, I guess, if I eat Titan. Put him to 3. Have 2 3/3 bodies. No, Valakut, which means they probably have a Dryad in hand. Wasn't a bad draw. Go to 1. Dead to Bowmaster now. I think I only have 1 copy of Bowmaster, but if I draw a Chord of Calling, I could chord for Bowmaster also. I'm either playing Scales or Yawg at the RC. Probably Scales. Because I hate playing against the Yawgmoth. Yawgmoth is kind of the worst. Double Dryad. Dead. That sucks. I'm just dead. I don't get another draw step here. Let's get to play 3 lands. I don't think Scam is very good right now. I think Scam really struggles against all the top decks. Except for maybe like Amulet. I'll try it. I would like Scam to be better, but I don't think it's like super competitive right now. Get absolutely torn apart by this Ragavan. Because I kept a no creature hand. Up. I love her. Jung Wolf go. And attack with insect tokens before sack. I had to tap them for mana. Actually, I had to tap 1 for mana. I could have played Forest from my hand and then attacked with 1. So I missed 2 points of damage that game. Yep. Two, 1, 2, 3. I could just Boseiju the Fable. I do Boseiju the Fable. They go to grief me. I guess I'll chord for a young wolf. Or the Dryad Arbor, rather. Using the young wolf. Alright, now we're in the Yawgmoth waiting room. If they had done this pre-combat, then they would have been able to attack with Ragavan also. So they should have griefed me pre-combat. I think they knew about that Chord of Calling. That's a Yawgmoth. Block, sack, kill, sack. Reset, sack. I think I'm just absorbing this damage here. I can like kill these two. Cockroach. We take no damage off that exchange. And play Halfling Cockroach. Song's kind of a banger. Kind of really good. Hey, Fuma. Tries not to die, dies a lot. Let's take this Ooze. Push Thoughtseize. Endurance is only okay. It's worthwhile, though. Why bird? No bird. Do you see a bird here? I don't see a bird here. It might just be better as more ignoble hierarchs, but the idea behind the bird was that you could chord like jump a Murktide if you need to. It's like not losing that much value. I actually think I want extra endurances. Definitely want all the cauldrons in this matchup. I think I can trim a Yawgmoth though. Yeah, no Goyf in the side. How am I supposed to go chord for 2? Grab Tarmogoyf? Please don't grief scam me. Yeah, I'm a little surprised that people are playing Goyf in the sideboard. I guess I get it. Not really. I don't really get it. I can pretend like I get it though. Trophy with Goyf, then immediately cut it. I saw that. I was like, what should I play today? And I saw May trophied with Yawgmoth, and I was like, oh. I didn't look at your list, but I saw it. Fable, Bolt, Grief, Magus of the Moon. Magus of the Moon's kind of a problem. Good on you, May. Vintage thing's easy. I don't know. Gambling's easy smile. Sucks because I know they have Bolt in hand. But if I end up going with Fable instead, I could Boseiju the Fable. Oh, 7 Hapatra. Ooh, one of the good ones. I don't think I'm realistically using Takanuma this game. Casting my Hapatra. Papa, come back. Oh, my fatal push. Okay, Ooze. You got one food to eat. You can be a big, strong 3/3. Yawgmoth. Yawgmoth. My opponent's actually the better Yawg deck right now. They have a Patra and they can sacrifice Dalthir to go get Yawgmoth. And they can clear like my entire board if they really wanted to. Seems like they're more content just beating me down. Babale. I could Boseiju the Wicked Roll. Take a point. Grist is not going to be good enough. Alright, game 3 time. BRB chat. Alright, Grist down to kill Dothy, Scoobs eat Dothy. Magus go to 4. No, we're still dead. Because they had 2 Dothys. You just cast my Yawgmoth and kill me. Don't kill this halfling, whatever you do. Don't do it. I'm so dead. Land. We have lost. Maybe not. Maybe not. Soul Cauldron, this Wall of Roots. Mage. I'd take Soul Cauldron. I could see them also maybe taking Yawgmoth if they have an Undying effect. I think they just take Soul Cauldron. I don't actually know. I guess they just take Yawgmoth. And definitely could have exiled them off of Ooze. Them having 2 Dothys was pretty rough. This match is not looking good either. By Young Wolf. Can't cast Yawgmoth. I will never cast Yawgmoth. Why is they left in Magus the Moon? I guess I get it though. Take 3. Second Boseiju, not helpful. Need like any creature I could put a counter on. I think we are dead. I just lost to ourselves that game. Maybe I kept a bad hand. Wonder else even finally qualified for standard. Our blast ain't bad. I think that was the only money card we got. Scam. I think I just leave a Bowmaster here. Chromatic Ori is $30 in paper. Commander players. Some of the most like random stuff in paper is so expensive because of Commander. It always blows my mind. Like when I went to buy the Ozolith, I was like, oh, Ozolith's probably like what, a $5, $10 card? It's $40. Yeah, the Great Henge is like $50. I just sold a Great Henge because I didn't know it was worth that much. I was like, what? Why is my random Great Henge $50? Alright, green black beatdowns. Commander players are just like single-handedly saving the MTG market. Shout out to Commander players. You know who you are. Commander is for sure the most popular format, no doubt. I'm drawing back up to 7 here. I don't need to go too crazy. Just kind of like rebuild my hand here a little bit. I have a Soul Cauldron, so just get this out of the graveyard and win the game anyways. I'll beseech the mirror for Gaia's Will. That's the build your own Yawgmoth's bargain, right? I was wondering if that had any application. I don't think that Gaia's Will is actually on Arena. Wolf Falls is about to be added to Arena, though. Probably way better than Timeless, though. I don't actually think I need Thoughtseize against Scam anymore. I think once upon a time it was good. When you get like Thoughtseize Fury. They conceded anyways. They were just like, I'm so dead. Which is true, they were kind of dead. My favorite LGS doesn't run anything except pre-releases, 1 RCQ, and weekly CEDH stuff. I mean, my LGS stopped firing modern tournaments as well. When I say depressing fact, chat, I was looking at this earlier. MTG numbers on Twitch per year. In 2019, Twitch had 73 million views, 8.4 thousand average viewers. This was like COVID time. Now it's down 62 million, 56 million, 40 million, and last year was 36 million. So Magic is like slowly fading away on Twitch, which is like kind of scary. Kind of scary for the health of the game. It's good while it lasted. I'd be interested to see the Marvel Snap statistics, because I feel like Marvel Snap does really well on Twitch. Chat, we gotta figure out what game we're playing next. Once Magic dies. Maple Story streamer. I wish Pokemon did better on Twitch. The Pokemon Online client, like, there's nobody watching Pokemon TCG right now, which is really sad. And One Piece is really good, but One Piece also doesn't have an online client that's official. It's got an unofficial one though. OnlyFans time. And Lorcana's the future. Lorcana's the truth. Can't buy any of the dang product. Really, the only thing wrong with Lorcana, I haven't played the new Lorcana expansion, but really the only thing that I felt was wrong with Lorcana was that the games just took forever because they're so grindy. Is this a remix? This has to be a remix. Sack these useless wall roots. Oh, should have flowed mana. Ed was right. He's always right. Dang, y'all remember when Demonic Tutor streamed? Good times. Eyes. Good times. I miss Ed too. Now he doesn't even respond to my DMs. Tough times out there. Yep. I think they're dead. He doesn't text me back tomorrow. I'm leaking his number. He didn't respond to me either, so maybe that'll make you feel a little bit better. Apex sleeps are 10 out of 10. Ooh. Yeah, SCG's taking over the RC, which I guess they're gonna do RC coverage. It's tough out there for Magic right now, though. Which is just like the sad reality of things. Yawgmoth? Oh no, Giganta. DINGO coverage. It's doing better than ever. I don't know about that. Let's go Overgrown Tomb. Ignoble Pass. Jun Saga. Cauldron. Took my Cauldron, took my Yawgmoth. That was all I've ever had. And takes my Blood Artist. Or my Young Wolf. Probably my Blood Artist. Oh, takes my Young Wolf. Well, they're at 9. Draws Grist. Well, I think this Grist card might be pretty good against Jund. Well, the problem with like RCQs and RCs is like, yeah, it gets people playing like tournament Magic more, but it doesn't help from a viewership perspective because the RC is like what, every 3-4 months? That's like a one-time thing that they cover. There's no like weekly GP coverage like there used to be. There's no SCG coverage like there used to be. It just sucks. It's just unfortunate. That seems like a lot of the product coming out from Magic right now is mostly just like pandering toward the Commander audience. And it kind of leaves like the competitive, modern, and Pioneer, whatever players in the dust. Exactly. Exactly, Pioneer. I'm minus here. I think I do minus. This will do 2 damage to them, and I can swing for 2. Never mind. Save targets. Just stream Commander. Like Commander streams are so unwatchable. Agreed. Commander, boring to watch. Fun to play, maybe. Boring to watch. Watching Commanders watching is worse than watching Dingo stream. That's what I'm trying to say. I don't know how I tricked all you to watching my stream. We're definitely going to try to stay optimistic when it comes to competitive Magic, but not looking great out there. It was the sleeping genes for me. I knew we'd get somebody. Ragavan, Ren and 6. They probably take Ren and 6. Or they could just concede. That works too. Jund. Jund. Maybe Endurance is fine. Could take Rex Sage also. And Haywire Mite with the Sagas. I realistically should be like 2-1 in this league. But I just like punted against Amulet Titan. Unfortunately. I like missed 2 points of damage. And then they died. Or I died at 1 when they were at 1. I guess we can keep this. It just seems like the more casual formats right now are having like the greater traction as opposed to the competitive formats. So I don't see as many people watching like standard modern Pioneer as they do like Cube, for example. Cube or Commander. I guess people don't really watch Commander, but a lot of people play Commander. Marvel X MTG 2025. Yeah, unfortunately, Paul got laid off, which is why he's like streaming Vintage Cube now. Timeless is really fun. I'm gonna go with Shadow Spear. I say a lot, but it's really fun. I've been enjoying it so much. I just hate that it's on the arena economy. Ping them, and then I like Grist minus, sack the token. Commanderless Legacy, that'd be a great format too. I don't even know if I need to minus here. Maybe I'm just supposed to like plus, but they do have the Shadow Spear so they can get through my chump blockers anyways. Yeah, Garfield the cat. Richard Garfield the cat who hates Mondays and loves lasagna. He's so relatable. How is he so relatable? Yet so brave. Hey man, I'm Bowmaster here. No bows, eh? I think I am probably gonna Haywire Mite this Shadow Spear, but I'm gonna wait for them to equip first. Heat Grist, Heat Haywire Mite. I will kill the Shadow Spear. Plays a Saga, that makes sense. Yeah, that makes sense. Stone, sure. Spell Bomb, also sure. I feel like there's this common misconception, like Stone's good, but I feel like there's common misconception that like Graveyard hate's good against Yogg. When in reality, it's like really not. Really not very good. Concedes. Alright, prediction time, chat. Evidently, we're going to start everything at 0-2 today, and then just like rally back. Router Smiter. I bet you Router Smiter plays Rhinos. Nah, they play Amulet. And land. We can make a Titan next turn. That's a fast Titan. I agree, Pyre. It's very much like a things kept other things in check type of a format, but without Fury, there's nothing keeping these decks in check anymore. Spike was talking about this on his stream like a couple days ago. He was like, I really think that they should have just banned Grief instead. But, you know, who would have known that this was going to happen? It's kind of hard to predict how the metagame's going to shape out afterwards. Like, your guess is as good as mine. You only make, like, educated assumptions. Or, you know, have an R&D team that tests the format after the card's gone, but we can't afford that. We can't afford that. Not happening. Yeah, we gotta test standard. Two tokens? I almost died of dehydration. But I got this new water system installed, so hopefully I won't die. Or if I do, I had a good run. Cultivator Colossus? It's the most Californian bullshit I've heard all week. I'm in a hard water area. So technically you can drink the tap, but it's not advisable. You're salty that you won your first RCQ because now you can't play it anymore. That's actually pretty funny. I could kill this cultivator. But I kind of feel like I should just try to win this turn. Found my young wolf. Right on time, young wolf. I played Cauldron out. Plus wolf. Just gonna make infinite bugs. And hopefully I find Chord of Calling sometime soon. Papa. Fancy meeting you here. As long as I don't mill the Blood Artist. If I mill the Blood Artist, I'm screwed. If I don't mill the Blood Artist, I can find Chord of Calling at some point. Yay. Very cool. 3 Force of Vigors, a Rex Sage, Fulminator. Yeah, I have an Endurance game 1, so I guess I could draw to Endurance as well. Then if I mill the Endurance and the Blood Artist, then I'm super dead. A Jung Wolf can go 3 Bowmasters and 2 Grists. I don't know if Shelly's any good. Endurance was milled. I don't know if the Shelly's any good. I'm gonna keep this hand. And go with my Force. Yeah, I don't think Shelly's good enough. Sometimes she's good to chord for if they have like an active ring. But the times where that matters are like kind of few and far between. I pitch Young Wolf and blow up this Urza Saga in their upkeep. I could just like let it resolve, but it scares me to let it resolve. Hey Lurk. I messed up. I missed 2 points of damage against you. Good games though. It was fun. I made an oopsie. It's good. I get to put Wall of Roots underneath it and then put this counter on the halfling. Attack for 3. That one turn where I sacrificed both Haywire Mite, or both insects that were Haywire Mites, I had a forest in my hand, so I could have not tapped one of them. I could have attacked you for 2 and then sacrificed it. It was like pretty early on during that game, but it mattered. Ah well. It did. I just go get like Fulminator Mage and stick it under the Cauldron. Alright, I conceded to that. Prediction. We did 3-2. Sorry, doubters. Sorry, not sorry. Oh, Yog's really good. I played it poorly. We could have 4-1 if I didn't miss those 2 points of damage against round 1 Amulet. But instead, we're a Jund deck. I guess we're 2/3 of a Jund deck as is. We're green and black, so checks out. Alright, chat. That's enough Magic for me today. We're gonna play some Final Fantasy for like an hour, and then I'm gonna hop off. I guess I could close Arena as well.
Have you
Bing
peeked?
bong, bing bong, bing bing bong.
Have you peeked?
You're a third-rate duelist.
I can't take it anymore.